Hi and welcome to another episode of Good Books, Good Friends and a Sleepy Conscience. Tonight I have the pleasure to have with me William Fiennes, the author of one of the most amazing books called The Music Room. Thank you, William, for being here tonight.
Thank you.
And also with me I have his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Fiennes.
Good evening, thank you for having us.
Thank you. Okay, William, please tell us something about the book, what it's all about.
Well, as you said, the book is a memoir about me as a boy and my childhood in a castle, and also about my brother, Richard.
Richard. And can you please tell me something about Richard's illness?
Well, he suffered from epilepsy, and he had seizures, and he had convulsions, and he got worse then. And also I made sure that all the information of epilepsy is on the book, so you will find there too much information about it.
How was your experience as Richard's parents?
Well, you know, in the book it says that we had lost, before everything that happens with Richard, we have lost our first son, Thomas, and as you imagine it was very difficult for us, but the issue with Richard made everything worse. It was so difficult because he was very unpredictable. You didn't know when he was going to get up in the morning in a good mood, or if he was going to have a frown in his face, and it was very difficult for us. And there was some violent situations. As one is really well described by William, when we were having a meal and Richard got mad and took his fork and put it here in my throat. I was completely scared, and I couldn't do anything. I just got quiet and went away of the table, because I didn't know exactly what to do. For me as a father it was very difficult.
And for you as Richard's mother?
Well, as mother, I have to say that we have good and bad moments, but most of all I was worried about my other children, because I wanted to protect them from all these problems that we were having with Richard's illness. And it was difficult for me to be supportive of him, because sometimes we didn't know what was going to happen with him. So it was a very difficult situation.
William, this one is for you. While you were writing the book, did you trust heavily in your memories about Richard, or did you ask your parents?
No, I based totally in my own experience, because I wanted it to be natural. And if I asked them, it would be like more unnatural, because it wouldn't be me, it would be others' experience. So I based only on my memories.
Okay, Mrs. and Mr. Fiennes, how was your experience? Living in a castle where a lot of visitors used to go, and also at the same time taking care of your children.
Well, for us it was a very stressing situation, because first we had Thomas, he died. Then Richard with his illness, William that was going around the castle always, and well, the twins that were they were away, so maybe we wouldn't have to take care of the twins, but we still had Richard and Williams. So it was difficult because you imagine being parents and at the same time working with all the features of the castle and all the visitors and all the stuff, you know.
Well, I think that there is not a book that teach you how to be a parent, and I think we make the best of it. We tried to deal with everything that was thrown at us the best way. And managing all the visitors and the work that I was going through and on the castle, I think my husband took care of most of that, and we all had a part in it, but it was a family thing, a family project, if you want to call it, or family business.
A different family project of what is known as normal, but as a family project.
Tell me about the years in the castle while William and Richard were young, but I know that you are living now in the same castle.
Yes.
What do you feel about that?
Well, it is strange, you know, because now we are the only ones that are there in the castles, apart from all the servants and the maids. But it is strange, you know. We have all these feelings all around the castle, like kind of spirits and memories on the walls, you know. And for example, the music room, you know, was very important in all that, because there we saw Richard as his I don't know. Yes, at his best. He was very happy. You could realize he was very enjoying what he was doing there. And as I said, it is full of good memories in the castle.
Yeah, I think that, as my husband says, there are a lot of memories, all new. And sometimes you feel a little alone with all the children gone, but we manage, and we have this castle to take care of, and we're doing okay.
So William, as I was reading the novel, I noticed that there is a lot of research now. Now that you have all this knowledge, can you see your brother's behavior from a different perspective?
Yes, I just see when I was a child, I saw Richard just as my brother, and I didn't see him as somebody having an illness. But now that I know so much things about the epilepsy, now I can understand him in a better that I didn't that time.
Okay. Well, William, this is going to be the very last question. Can you tell us, please, about the name of the book? Why the music room?
Well, the music room is a place that we share with other family, and it was a place very special because there Richard used to sing, and that is a memorable part of his life, and we remember those times when he used to sing there. So it was a memory of Richard in that part of the house.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You were very kind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
the next century, where the universal's free. You can find it anywhere. Yes, the future's been sold. Every night we're gone, and to karaoke songs. How we like to sing along, though the